The sixth quality that I'd like to point out that Therese understood as being a signpost for her little way of love without violence was the spirit of gratitude. Now, it was a spirit of gratefulness. She understood at some level that lack of gratitude was the most insulting thing that God could experience. That the lack of gratitude was a lack of the willingness to accept God's love in the here and now. It was being adversarial to the experiences that we were having. It's the inability to say, I love my life, I love the situations of my life, even the difficult ones, because now I see them in faith. Now I see them in that spirit of self-surrender. Now I see them without the overpowering feelings that I had when I experienced them. And I see them as manifestations of God's love. And we can only get to that spirit of gratitude through prayer, through trying to deepen our understanding of God's providence, and to developing that sense of trust and love that Therese speaks of. We see that manifested so much in Jesus' own life and in Jesus' parables, where he speaks directly or indirectly about accepting God's love in a non-adversarial way, which Therese would identify as in a spirit of gratitude, in a spirit of acceptance. So in her own autobiography, she speaks of how grateful she was to God for her relatives, some of whom she didn't like. She speaks of her gratefulness to God in the little things of life, like the snow that fell on the day of her robing. It was a warm day, relatively warm, and suddenly there was snowfall. And she thanked God for that little gift because she loved snow. She's grateful for the little things in life, and she's grateful for the big things in life. She's grateful for her life. She's grateful for the sufferings that she had, that she realized were necessary sufferings to be a loving person. And she was grateful for the joys of her life. She was grateful for her whole life. Gratitude is a good indicator that we are not on the path of violence, that we are not against things, that we are on the path of love without violence, the little way.